Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So this is the area of my house that I want to tackle today. So this is our main pantry area. So it is pretty small for our family. You can see here that there's a lot of products here that's just been stuffed in there from Halloween, from our trips. And so I really wanted to clean this out. So this is in my main pantry area, and then the overflow does go into my laundry. I do have like a little cart there, but yeah, you can see these drawers, they don't even pull out because they just overflowed. So I really want to focus on this area, and so I'm going to start on the bottom here. So there's just a lot of stuff everywhere. There are items here that have been there for months, like before we went on our trips to Hawaii. And so yeah, you can see I grabbed a few containers that were lying around the house. So I really want to just utilize what we have in the house and not buy anything new. So you can see me here just organizing. So I do have a lot of the pasta down here, but I know that there's more pasta on one of the other shelves. So I really am just trying to organize all of the shelves and put them in category. So down here is the pasta. As you can see here, there's the pasta, there's all the other snacks that didn't fit in the drawer that don't belong there. There's just an overflow of snacks in here. So this is kind of like the overflow of the other drawers. So that's that drawer here. This middle drawer is basically all the snacks. So I have it here because it's on the level for the kids to grab stuff. So I really need to fix this because it is just a mess. There is a lot of stuff here. There is a little bit of organization because I do have a few bins here, but yeah, it's just a complete mess. People have just been throwing stuff in here, so I really need to organize this out, and I also need to wipe it down. So this one really gets a lot messy because there's a lot of stuff in here. The bottom one I basically didn't wipe it down because it wasn't messy. This one is pretty messy. So I took everything out, wiped it down, and then I am going to start sorting through a lot of the chocolate, candy, and stuff that's in these drawers and reorganize them in the bins that I have. So you see I placed that bin in the drawer. These are the three main bins that I want to work on. This purple one is actually in the laundry, and my kids like it in there because it's just basically just got the cookies and a few of the gummies, their main I guess snacks that they bring to lunch. So this one I'm just kind of organizing it, and I'll put that back in the laundry. And then these other two ones, the pink one and the blue one, I will start to organize it as well. So those ones do go into the pantry area, but you can see there's just a lot, and I like to keep it organized. So you can see me, I've got it on an angle, trying to make sure that it's all upright and I can fit everything that I need to. And so there's a lot of extra stuff, so I'm going through them. I know what I have in my pantry, so if I know that it's been there for a long time, I am going to put it to the side and probably throw it away. And then there's a lot of small little candies here that the kids got from Halloween that I know they're not going to eat, so I'm going to get rid of those as well. And so you can see here I'm just going through them. I had to put them on my kitchen counter to make it a bit more easier for me. And so yeah, just watch and see how as I organize these bins. Some of these items here have been in my pantry for a while, but you can see I am checking the expiry dates, and some are expired, so I put them to the side, and a lot of them are not. So these items that you can see on the right side, those are probably I'm going to get rid of. And then you can see me grabbing more stuff from the floor that was from the other shelves. So I'm slowly but surely fixing these bins, and I'm going to put them back in this drawer. So it's kind of a bit of Tetris, trying to organize this to make sure that they all fit. And yeah, I'm checking expiry dates on everything to make sure that I have I have products that are not expired or Best Buy. And so I'm going through that, and just watch as I continue to organize my pantry. And that's basically the snack drawer for now, but I'm sure I'm going to find some more snacks in this drawer here. So I will start to take this out, or products out of here, and then start moving them around. Don't mind the noise in the background while I'm doing this voiceover. I do have laundry going, so don't mind that. So this shelf here mostly has the teas, the coffees. You can see some liquid IV, and then I do have some canned meats in the back, as well as some spreads. So my peanut butter, jams, my Vegemite, my Nutella. So I do have that there. So I'm just organizing it. Also, this front white little container has a bunch of sauces that we get from a lot of takeaway places, from like Chick-fil-A or from McDonald's. So I like to have a lot of those sauces on hand, just in case, while we're cooking and stuff like that. But yeah, you can see me here. I am not going to pull all these out to try and wipe it down, so I'm just moving stuff around, wiping down the shelf, just so that it's a little bit more cleaner, and that way I can also reorganize it to make sure that I am utilizing the space that I have. So this green little container, my husband usually has his tea that he gets from Costco, but my daughter did pick up these green teas from an Asian grocery store, so I was trying to figure out whether I just keep them in the box or possibly just put them in his green container. I decided to put in the green container so I can utilize the space and get rid of the box. So you can see me there. I was just checking whether they are actually sealed, and they are sealed, so I can put it in there and it's not going to go bad. It doesn't have to stay in the box per se, so I was able to utilize that and free up some space. So that is that shelf there. It's basically done, but I know I'm going to move stuff around because the next shelf is quite full as well. But you can see there's a lot of empty space there, so I reckon about a quarter of that is empty. But I have a lot of trash here on the floor and a lot of other items that I still need to find homes for. But now I'm going to work on this next drawer here. And so this one used to be basically the pasta, the noodles and stuff like that. Because I have the pasta below, I'm going to probably move, you'll see some pasta in the back there. I'm going to probably move that below, but you can see more snacks. I feel like the kids, when I tell them to put stuff away, they just put it in any drawer that they can see. But yeah, you can see some snacks there, so I'm moving those around to put them in the right place, and I'm going to try and reorganize this this drawer. So you can see here I do have jars of sugar, and I do have some packets there, so I am actually going to refill that so I can free up some space. So this is the brown sugar, so I'm going to refill that and free it up. I love actually filling up the brown sugar. I don't know, it feels like I'm playing with kinetic sand, the way that it just goes into the jar and kind of dissolves in a way. But a hack that I will show you. So you can see there are a few air bubbles in there. So I just grabbed a chopstick and I just utilized that to basically get all the air pockets out. That way I can actually fill it up more. So you can see there, by me doing that, the sugar does go down more and I have more space to put more sugar. So I'm filling this up. After I've done that, I will work on the white sugar and continue to declutter, I would say, and organize this shelf. So you can see here I wasn't able to fully put all the sugar in that jar, but I will just pack this up, put it in a smaller Ziploc that is a bit cleaner. This Ziploc here, this yellow one, is a little bit messy. There's a lot of sugar inside it and it's a little bit sticky. So I'm just going to fill up the white sugar, and then that leftover brown sugar that is in that bag, I'm going to put it in a new Ziploc and I can just put it in the shelf. But I feel like me filling this up, I have freed up a little bit of space, so I'll just throw that one away, and then I'll put this sugar in a little Ziploc there, and so that's a lot of space that I have saved. So I was thinking about putting it back in the back of the drawer, but you know what, we have a lot of mac and cheese. I want to put it in the front, that way the family can see the sugar. And then yeah, this tea I decided to put in the next shelf, and now it's time to kind of organize this as much as possible to make use of the space. So I found 2 more pasta boxes, so I'm going to grab it from here and put it back. We'll put them in the bottom drawer and then continue to reorganize that one. So this is just a larger view, so you can see me here putting the pasta away in the bottom drawer. And then I'll continue to work on the 4th shelf and the top shelf, but at the same time you will see me, there's a lot of stuff that I've pulled from that 4th shelf that I really need to find homes for. If you saw behind the camera the amount of mess, there's a lot. So you can see here there's a few snacks that I grabbed from that drawer, so I decided to put it in the snack drawer. And then yeah, so I'm just trying to work on what I have. So the stuff that I pulled out of that drawer, I really want to just find it at home quickly before I continue working on that drawer, because I want to see what else I have, because there was a bunch of noodles and stuff on the bottom shelf that is on the floor right now. So I really wanted to make space for those in this shelf here. So you can see I'm just constantly just moving stuff around, trying to find space for them. But yeah, that's basically it. I was double checking expiry dates on stuff. I was more or less cleaning the floor and the kitchen counter, stuff that I've pulled out from drawers, and make sure that I am finding homes for them before I can more or less continue. So this top shelf here has basically all of the candies that I got from Australia, as well as my stockpile of ube mochi pancakes that I get from Trader Joe's. So with all of these chocolates and stuff that I got from Australia, they are my favorites. So we did buy a bunch of them, and so a lot of them are open. So I thought, you know what, let me just grab the ones that are open, put them in one main Ziploc bag. That way I have them there, and I can also put them in one of the snack drawers below, so we can utilize those first and then also eat those before we start working on opening up more of them. So you see me there, I'm just double checking this drawer. I am pretty short, I'm only 5 foot. This drawer is quite high for me, so I am on a stepping stool trying to see what I can see. And so yeah, there is the Ziploc full of candy or chocolates, and then there's a few other ones that haven't been opened yet. I do have my Tim Tams there. I thought because this drawer is really high, not many people can see it or will look up there, so I thought because I had a lot of open space on that, the coffee and tea drawer, I thought, you know what, let me just move all of those down there. If it's an eye view, then more people will probably eat them, so I can get it out of my house. And so I did move those down there. And then yeah, you can see these are just like excess stuff, some seaweed wrappers, some noodles, a lot of our Asian rice. So it's just stuff that we don't use that often, even some cupcake little cups. So this top shelf is more or less stuff that we didn't use that often. So I remembered I had some rice there on that shelf, so I thought, you know what, let me just free up some more space. I can put it up there. I know it's up there, but I can also free up more space down there for the other drawers. And so you can see I'm just constantly moving stuff around from shelf to shelf. And yeah, you can see they're moving more and more stuff around, trying to utilize the space, not just on the surface but the height as well, because some of these drawers are actually quite high. And so yeah, I'm just moving these chocolates and candies from Australia on this shelf. That way when the kids open the drawer, they can see it and they'll more than likely gravitate to that one first. Usually if I put stuff in the top shelf, they tend to forget about it. Okay, so recap, this is what the pantry looked like before. You can see there's just an overflow of products in every single drawer, and you can just see snacks galore because kids just threw stuff in every drawer, not just particularly the snack drawer. And so I really wanted to organize this as much as possible because it was giving me a headache when I opened it. And this is what the drawer looks like now. So you can see there's still a lot of stuff in there. I didn't actually throw away quite a lot of stuff that I thought I would. There was not many expired, but you can see there is still a lot more space. So this is the bottom drawer. It still feels like there's a lot of products, but I know that we're going to go through those within the next few months, so I'll just leave it like that. But yeah, even the snack drawer, there's a lot there, but the kids will go through it and I can actually pull it out of the pantry. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff there, but I know that we'll go through those in the next few months. So this is constantly changing. This drawer here has my tea, coffee, a few meat products in the back, and then my candy from Australia. This shelf here has a lot of open space. It just has all the noodles and some canned fruit in the back, my sugar and stuff like that. And then this top drawer here is quite empty. It just has my ube mochi pancakes and then a lot of my Asian noodles and rice. And so that's basically it. That is what my pantry looks like now. So I did not get rid of as much as I thought. This is all that I got rid of. So these tortilla and chips, they were Best Buy last month. The chips, I know they've been in my pantry for at least 2 months, so I got rid of those. And then all these are just the packets that I took the contents out and put them in the pantry. And so that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm just so happy that I was able to tackle this today because it was driving me insane every time I opened up the pantry and I couldn't find products and they were just falling everywhere. And so yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching.